Yo, what is up guys, Nitro here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to install two of these kind of light bars onto my Firebird. And you might be thinking like, why are you going to put light bars on a Firebird? Well, I'll tell you why. These headlights suck at night, and I hit a deer driving down the road about 40 miles an hour at night. Deer jumped from the left side of the road in the ditch right in front of me. I had no time to do anything except crash into it, so almost totaled the car. But anyway, ever since then I've been driving really carefully at night and stuff, but it's still really annoying. And I'm kind of nervous because the headlights shine straight, and they do an alright job at that. They're still kind of, you know, dim. And they're brand new bulbs too. I replaced them, brand new headlight assembly bulbs. I replaced them a couple months ago. But it's good straight, and it's got a little bit of peripheral. But since they're square and they're in that little housing thing, and they're just not like new headlights. Like if you get into a new car, like we have a 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan. I know that's not super new, but like the headlights on it light up everything in like 180 degrees in front of you. You can see everything, like the sides of the road, the ditch, everything. And so I'm going to take these light bars, two of them. These are 18 watt. I don't know how many lumens they are. It might say on the box. Nope, that's all it says. And it was just no name brand. Just 20 bucks for two of them off of Amazon with the mounting hardware, and I was like, you know what, why not, let's try it, because they're the right size, and hopefully they'll be super bright. But I'm not going to put them up top or anywhere where they'll be visible. I want them to be completely hidden. So they're going to go down here, right up under here, and I'm going to mount them probably under here, somewhere like right there maybe. My headlights do a good job at straight. I don't need that, but I need like to be able to see the ditch, and so I don't know if I want that extreme of an angle, but it might need to be that way. I'm just hoping it's just a little bit of an angle so that I can kind of just see the ditches better, and hopefully they'll be super bright. You're gonna need the lights, obviously. Like I said, 20 bucks from Amazon, and you're gonna need some wire. Preferably if you have two different colors, just grab it. I don't know if I even have enough here. I think I do. I've got enough red, and I think I've got enough white to run it. And then you're probably gonna need a drill, some kind with a Phillips bit. I think there's Phillips stuff. Actually, no, there's not. Well, you may not need a Phillips bit, but you probably will need some drill bits to drill through the plastic under there to mount the bolts and stuff, mount these little screws. And you're gonna need a test light to find the right wire, some needle nose pliers, some scissors to cut the tape, some pliers to cut and crimp the wires, and I'm going to use crimp connectors. And the reason I'm not soldering is because I don't have any heat shrink right now, and these will work just fine. So, and probably going to need some wrenches and stuff, screwdrivers, whatnot, just the random good stuff. So keep all that on hand, you know. And yeah, so let's get started. The obviously easy thing to do would be to wire your light bar straight in, just splice it into your headlight lights, or you could splice it into, you know, your turn signals / running lights, whatever. But the problem with that is I want to have mine to where I can use them as fog lights. If it's like super duper foggy, I can have the lights, you know, really down low to the ground, lighting up the road so I can actually see through the fog instead of having my headlights up. And to fix that, you know, you could wire it into your turn signals. But the problem with that is they'll stay on and constant whenever you're just driving, you know, chilling. But whenever you go to use your turn signal, they'll start blinking. And I don't want them to blink. I don't want them to blink bright or dim, on or off. So what you're going to need to do, move cat, instead of, you know, going through your rat's nest of wiring, unless you know which wires, if even any of these do go to the tail lights, you're going to need to find something like that. So you could go through and find wires that go to these two inside tail lights on either side, because these stay constant and they don't light up whenever you hit your brakes. The outside ones do. Or you can do what I just did and get your test light hooked up and find in here, whenever the lights are on but not the headlights, find the one that lights up. So it is, if I can get it on there, I believe it's this one. That one lights up. Now, I'll just lay the GoPro down. Now, if I hold this on there like that, and I turn on my hazard lights, turn signals basically, that it doesn't blink. It stays constant. Alright, so I turn them off, and I turn off my lights, and that goes off. So now you can see my light is off. I turn my lights back on, and I get that in there, then the test light turns on. So that tells me that what I need to do is I need to unhook the negative battery cable, and I need to run a wire into that fuse right there. I need to run a wire into there and then snake it through the firewall and get it routed in through the engine bay. So I'm gonna get started on that. You're gonna need to drop your little piece of dash here. You need to remove this screw and this screw, and mine came without that screw, and it looks like it hasn't been in there in a very long time, considering the whole thing is rusted. So I'm gonna remove this real quick, and that fuse box should come out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's the back of my fuse box. Okay, show you guys. Alright, so that's what the back of it looks like, and that looks fun. So what I'm going to do now is just go to our lights and find the positive and negative for the lights, I guess, or just the positive really, and then we're going to trace that wire into the engine bay. I think we may run a jumper off of it up into the engine bay. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. This one right here, if you can see that green wire and the brownish wire right there straight ahead, this one right here and this one right here, these are our wires. This is the wires coming from there, coming from our correct fuse. Okay, so right here you're looking for a grommet on the firewall with a wire. I'm wiggling it right now. It's right next to that big old box. And that is a hole through your firewall with a rubber grommet installed from factory. And you're going to run a wire from the inside of the car to the outside of the car. That's the easiest way I found to do it. And you're going to use the wire that you run from the inside to the outside. You're going to crimp connector it onto either the green or the tan wire coming from the correct fuse in the fuse box. It doesn't matter which. Just make sure you crimp it on and complete the circuit for the rest of the lights. That's your ticket to get through the firewall. Hopefully you can see that down there. I got it come through, and I tried pushing from this side the first time. It didn't work, so then I went to the back side and pushed out from that way, and it worked. The only thing left to do now is just to route this thing down in, snake it through wherever I want it, zip tie stuff, and yeah, hook it up. Let's see. Alright, so we've got some good news here, because this wire, I'll show you how to splice it in a minute, but as you can see there, if I can get it to hold on there, we got power. So, nice. That's what we wanted. That's what we're going for. It's kind of a jank way to do it. I probably should use a bigger connector, but I think these will do. I don't think those will pull out or anything like that. They're pretty tight. Well, never mind. It's bigger, and it's on there really freaking tight. And I'm going to put them up under here. What do you think, girl? What do you think? You smell the camera? But anyway, I think under there, they'll do a fine job. And I think she's trying to come inside. Yeah, let me feed her. I mounted up the mounting hardware. I just did it like that. I ran a wire straight up through there. Came out. You can look. Came out down in there. And so that's going to work perfect. That's going to be for this side. I'm going to wire up this one side first. Yeah, those are tucked up nicely up in there. Yeah, but the negative cable, if you want to do this one, you can just run it and hook it to this ground that's right here. As you know, they're tucked out the way of everything that moves. They go down and they come out. Yeah, they come out right here. And you don't need nearly this much. You need about, I don't know, 3-4 inches. These little tabs right here, they have an issue where this panel under here is actually round. So you're going to need, they're completely flat right now. You're going to need to take them off, set them on a concrete floor or something of that nature. And then just, you know, hit them with a hammer a little bit. Don't go overboard. Just make it go from being a complete 90-degree angle to just a little bit bigger. Be really easy. And of course, if you get too much, you can always take it off. So, but you're going to need to do both sides to that. If you're mounting it in the same spot, that's too much. If you're mounting it in the same exact spot as I do, John, say hey to the vlog.
No.
I've heard him tell. The light bars turned out fantastic. I can actually see things whenever I'm driving now. I'm not paranoid or scared to drive at night anymore. And thank you guys for watching this video. And I hope it helps you if you decide you want to install them onto your car. I would definitely recommend it if you've got a Firebird and you're experiencing the same issues with me and not being able to see at night. It was pretty easy. It should only take you, I don't know, maybe an hour or whatever if you know what you're doing. I feel like this video would be a good guide for that. But if you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more car stuff about my car, then hit subscribe, because I'm going to be doing some more stuff in the next couple of days about how to make carbon fiber wrap look really cool. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.